Corner.
Believe that.
Corner right there.
I'm gonna believe that.
If we believe that, yeah. Cool. Well, welcome everyone to our Homebuddies Saturday stream.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
Hey, Pandar.
Hello.
What are we doing tonight?
Pandar.
Make sure we get the
We are
host
going
up.
to
Yeah.
perform Plautus's The Brothers Menaechmus, or Menaechmi. It has different names depending on how you translate it.
Interesting.
But it's all good.
All
Because
names will be
there's two.
perfectly pronounced all night.
I was gonna say, because isn't wouldn't Menaechmi just be the plural of Menaechmus?
Yeah. Right.
Cool.
So it's either the
Well, there are
Menaechmi
two of
meaning
them.
two of the
two
Yeah.
Menaichuses.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So I want to just talk real briefly. This play is a Roman comedy. It's technically an old Latin Roman comedy. So it's by the playwright Titus Macius Plautus, who lived in 254 to 184 BC. So we're
What a
talking
time.
like a long time ago. And the Roman comedy it's a lot more. It's like man on the street, kind of like silly things that happen to people. It doesn't usually deal with kings and queens and stuff like that. It's not like tragedy where you have great warriors. And
Yeah.
it traditionally Roman comedies have a lot of stock characters, so you'd see the same kind of characters in multiple plays. So in this one tonight, we're gonna see things like the slave who's really smart, and the prostitute who lives literally next door, and
Mm-hmm.
the
Hell yeah.
overbearing wife, and things like that. So these are characters that, again, audience would have seen over and over again. They would expect certain things from these characters, and they wouldn't be disappointed. I will say, content warnings. We do have slaves. Roman slaves, it's interesting. I don't want to get on a big digression, but basically anyone in Rome could be a slave. If you were poor and you needed money, you
Yeah.
could just sell yourself to be a slave.
It was
Yeah.
an
What-
occupation almost. It was like there was
Yeah.
like the slave. It was like slavery was like a class in ancient Rome.
Yeah. So a little bit different, but yes, we will be talking about
I
slaves.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
They're
Stevie
like
Wonder down there
Flintstones,
learning.
They're like Flintstones appliances as the bird's like, it's a living.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could sell yourself into slavery to get money for your family.
Put that cement in my mouth.
We will be hearing about prostitutes and sex workers. We will also. There's a fair amount of misogyny in a playful way, but it is in there, both against sex workers and just women in general.
Heavens.
Yeah.
And
What are you
there's,
doing, Scott? Why are we?
Look, I'm just laying it all out there.
Yeah.
Scott
and
just
there-
wanted
and
to
there's-
bring that real sex HBO vibe to the
Right,
Homebuddies.
Yes.
Yes, bitch.
Yeah.
You can't erase history. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can just
there's-
ignore it.
True.
All right. Look, I just wanted to lay it out there. Just wanted to lay it
Read
out there.
Minion scripts? Girl, I'm here for it. I didn't watch them, so I'm down to read Minion
No,
scripts.
no, get out.
Okay. So with that, is everybody ready to begin?
Oh yeah, dude.
Heck yeah.
I think
Decent
so.
art.
So we have different people playing different parts. They'll come up as we go.
Yes.
The writing is pretty obvious who is who, so we don't change the little titles. And I will start by introducing the play and then getting into it. All right, everybody is
Woo.
ready.
Let's
Here we
go.
So set the scene. The scene is a street in Epidamnus. There are two houses. On the right is Menaechmus' house. On the left, Erotium's house. Ooh, we'll find out about more of that in a minute. Okay. The Brothers Menaechmus. Now, first and foremost, folks, I've this apostrophe. May fortune favor all of you, and all of me. I bring you Plautus. No, not in person, just his play. So listen, please. Be friendly with your ears today. Now here's the plot. Please listen with your whole attention span. I'll tell it in the very fewest words I can. Now, comic poets do this thing in every play. It takes place in Athens, folks, is what they say. So that way everything will seem more Greek to you. But I reveal the real locations when I speak to you. This story is Greek-ish, but to be exact, it's not Athenish, it's Sicilish, in fact. That was a prelude to the prologue of this plot. I now intend to pour a lot of the plot for you. Not just a cupful, fuller up, more like a pot. Such is our storehouse, brimming full of plot. There was at Syracuse a merchant old and worn. to whom a pair of baby boys, 2 twins, were born. The babies' looks were so alike their nurse confessed she couldn't tell to which of them she gave which breast. Nor even could their own real mother tell between them. I've learned about all this from someone who has seen them. I haven't seen the boys, in case you want to know. Their father, round the time the boys were 7 or so, packed on a mighty ship much merchandise to sell. The father also packed one of the twins as well. They went to Tarentum to market with each other, and left the other brother back at home with mother. A festival chanced to be on there when they docked there, and piles of people for the festival had flocked there. The little boy, lost in the crowd, wandered away. An Epidamnian merchant, also there that day, made off with him to Epidamnus, there to stay. The father, learning that he'd lost the lad, became depressed. In fact, he grew so very sad. A few days later, he was dead. It was that bad. Went back to Syracuse, this news was all dispatched. The grandpa of the boys learned one was snatched, and word of father's death at Tarentum then came. The grandpa took the other twin and changed his name. He so adored the other twin, who had been snatched, he gave the brother still at home a name that matched. Menaechmus. That had been the older brother's name, the other brother's name. It was the grandpa's name as well, the very same. In fact, it's not a name you can quickly forget, especially if you're one to whom he owes a debt. I warn you now, so later you won't be confused. For both of the twin brothers, one same name is used.
Ooh.
Meter by meter to Epidamnus now I must wend, so I can chart this map until its perfect end. If any of you want some business handled there, speak up, be brave, and tell me of the whole affair. But let him give me cash, so I can take good care. If you don't offer cash, then you're a fool, forget it. You do? Then you're a bigger fool and you'll regret it. I'll go back whence I came, still standing on this floor, and finish up the story I began before. That Epidamnian who snatched the little lad, he had no children. Lots of cash was all he had. So he adopted him he snatched, became his dad, and gave his son a dowried female for his bride, and then, so he could make the boy his heir, he died. By chance, out in the country in a rain severe, he tried to cross a rapid stream, not far from here. The rapid river wrapped the kidnapper, who fell, caught in the current, heading hurriedly to hell. The most fantastic riches thus came rolling in, to him who lives right in the house, the kidnapped twin. But now from Syracuse, where he had always been, today in Epidamnus will arrive the other twin, with trusty slave in search of long-lost brother twin. This town is Epidamnus, where the play is on, but when we play another play, its name will change, just like the actors living here, whose roles can range from pimp to papa, or to lover, pale and wan, to pauper, parasite, to king or prophet, on and on, and on, and on, and on, and on.
Anon.
Enter the parasite, Peniculus.
By local boys, I'm called Peniculus the Sponge. For at the table I can wipe all platters clean. The kind of men who bind their prisoners with chains, or clap the shackles on a slave that runs away, are acting very foolishly in my own view. If you compound the wretchedness of some poor wretch, why, all the more he'll long to flee and do some wrong. For one way or another, he'll get off those chains. The shackled men will wear the ring down with a file or smash the lock. This kind of measure is a joke. But if you wish to guard him so he won't run off, you ought to chain the man with lots of food and drink. Just bind the fellow. Just bind the fellow's beak right to a well-stocked table, provide the guy with eatables and drinkables, whatever he would like to stuff himself with every day. He'll never flee, though wanted for a murder charge. You'll guard with ease by using chains that he can chew. The nicest thing about these chains of nourishment, the more you loosen them, the more they bind more tightly. I'm heading for Menaechmus. He's the man to whom I've had myself condemned. I'm hoping that he'll chain me. He doesn't merely feed men, he can breed men. And indeed, men are reborn through him. No doctors... One moment. No doctor's better. This is the sort of guy he is. The greatest eater. His feasts are festivals. He piles the table so. And plants so many platters in the neatest piles. To reach the top, you have to stand up on a couch. And yet... we've had an intermission for some days, and tabled at my table, I've expanded it. I never eat or drink, except expensively. But now, my army of desserts have been deserting me. I've got to have a talk with him. Wait, the door! Behold, I see Menaechmus himself, now coming out!
Enter Menaechmus, still facing indoors, berating someone. We will soon see that he is hiding a lady's dress under his usual garments.
If you weren't such a shrew, so uncontrolled, so ungrateful too. Whatever thing your husband hated, you'd find hateful too. And if you act up once again the way you've acted up today, I'll have you packed up, back to daddy as a divorcee. However often I try to go out, you detain me, delay me, demand such details as where am I going? What am I doing? What's my business all about? Deals I'm making, undertaking, what I did when I was out. I don't have a wife, I have a customs office bureaucrat, for I must declare the things I have done, I am doing, and all that. All the luxuries you have got spoiled, you rotten. I want to live for what I give. Maids and aids and pantry full. Purple clothing, golden wool. You lack for nothing money buys. So wash your trouble if you're wise. Husband hates a wife who spies. But so you won't have watched in vain for all your diligence and care. I tell you, wench, to lunch today. Lovely dinner off somewhere.
The man thinks he hurt his wife. It's me he hurts. By eating dinner somewhere else. He won't give me my just desserts.
Menaechmus, my word barrage has put the wife in full retreat. It's victory. Now, where are all the married lovers? Pin your medals right on me. Come honor me en masse. Look how I battle with such guts. And look, this dress I stole in sign. It'll soon be my little sluts. I've shown the way to fool a guard, both hard and shrewd. Take aptitude. Oh, what a shining piece of work. What brilliance, glitter, glow, and glass. I have robbed a rat, but lose at that. For my own gain is my own loss. Well, here's the booty. There's my foes and my ally. Now it goes.
Hey, young man. Does any of that stolen booty go to me?
Lost. I'm lost and caught in crime.
Oh, no, you're found. And found in time.
Who is that?
It's me.
Oh, you, my lucky charm, at my nick of time.
Greetings. Greetings.
What you doing?
Shaking hands with my good luck charm.
Say, you couldn't come more rightly right on time than you've just come.
That's my style. I know exactly how to pick the nick of time.
Want to see my brilliant piece of work?
What cook concocted it? Show me just a tidbit, and I'll know if someone bungled it.
Tell me, have you ever seen those frescoes painted on the wall? Ganymede snatched by the eagle's Venus, likewise with Adonis.
Yes, but what do those damn pictures have to do with me?
Just look. Notice something similar?
What kind of crazy dress is that?
Tell me I'm so attractive.
Tell me when we're going to eat.
First you tell me.
Fine, I'll tell you. You're attractive. So attractive.
Don't you care to add comment?
Also witty, very witty.
More.
No more! By Hercules, until I know what's in it for me! Since you're warring with your wife, I must be wary and beware.
Hidden from my wife, we'll live it up and burn this day to ashes!
Well, now you're really talking sense. How soon do I ignite the pyre? Look, the day's half dead, all right. Right to near its belly buttons.
You delay me by interrupting.
Knock my eyeball through my ankle, mangle me, Menaechmus, if I fail to heed a single word.
Move. We're much too near my house.
Okay.
We're still too near.
How's this?
Boulder! Let's go farther from the bloody mountain lion caves.
Pollux! You'd be perfect racing chariots the way you act.
Why?
You're glancing back to see if she's there, riding after you.
All right, speak your piece.
My piece, whatever piece you say is fine.
How are you at smells? Can you conjecture from a simple sniff?
Sir, my nose knows more than all the city prophets.
Here now, sniff this dress I hold. What do you smell? You shrink?
When it comes to women's garments, prudence bids us smell the top. Way down there, the noise recoils at certain odors, quite unwashable.
All right, smell up here. You're such a fussy one.
All right, I sniff.
Well, what do you smell? Well,
Grabbing, grubbing, rub-a-dub-dubbing?
I
Hope I'm right.
I hope so too. Now I'll take this dress to my beloved wench, Erotium, with the order to prepare a banquet for us both.
Oh, good.
Then we'll toast until tomorrow's morning star appears.
Good, a perfect plan. May I proceed to pound the portals?
Pound. No, wait!
Why wait? The flowing bowels more than a mile away. The flowing bowl's more than a mile away.
Flowing bowl.
My bad. Flowing bowl's more than a mile away. Hey, I'm doing all right.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're killing it.
Pound. Politely.
Why? You think the door is made of pottery?
Wait, by Hercules. She's coming out. Oh, see the sun! How's the sun eclipsed by all the blazing beauty from her body?
Grand entrance of Erotium from her house.
Greetings, oh my only soul.
And me?
Not on my list at all.
Such is life for us unlisted men in every kind of war.
Darling, at your house today, prepare a little battleground.
So I will.
We'll hold a little drinking duel, the two of us. The one who proves the better fighter with the flowing bowl, he's the one who'll get to join our company for night maneuvers. Oh, my joy, my wife! When I see you, oh, how I hate her.
Meanwhile, since you hate your wife, you wear her clothing, is that it? What have you got on?
Oh, it's just a dress to you, sweet Rose.
You're on top. You out-top all the other men who try for me.
Sluts can talk so sweet while they see something they can snatch from you. If you really loved him, you'd have smooched his nose right off his face.
Hold this now, Peniculus. Religion bids me make redress.
Fine, but while you've got a skirt on, why not pirouette a bit?
Pirouette? By Hercules, you've lost your mind!
Not more than you. Take it off if you won't dance.
What risks I ran in stealing this. Hercules in labor number 9 was not as brave as I when he stole the girdle from that Amazon Hippolyta. Take it, darling, since you do your duties with such diligence.
That's the spirit. Lovers ought to learn from you the way to love.
Sure, that way to love's the perfect shortcut to bankruptcy.
Just last year, I bought my wife this dress. It cost 200 drachma. Wait, what is it? Drachma? Sorry.
Yeah.
Drachma.
It cost 200 drachma?
Well, there goes 200 drachma down the drain, by my account.
Oh, shade.
Want to know what I would like prepared?
I know, and I'll prepare it.
Please arrange a feast at your house. Have it cooked for 3 of us. Also, have some very special party foods brought in the forum. Grandiose whole hog and a descendant of that lardy ham, or perhaps some pork chop bits, or anything else along those lines. Let whatever be served be stewed to make me hungry as a hawk. Also, hurry up.
I will.
Now, we'll be heading to the forum. We'll return once, and while the dinner's cooking, we'll be drinking.
When you feel like it, come. It'll all be prepared.
And quickly, too. Follow me.
By Hercules, I'll follow you in every way. No, I'd lose the god's own gold before I lose your track today.
Menaechmus and Peniculus exit toward the forum.
Someone call inside and tell my cook Cylindrus to come out.
Cylindrus enters from Erotium's house.
Got him.
Got him!
Do your shopping. See that there's enough for 3 of us, not a surplus or deficit.
What sort of guest, madam?
I, Menaechmus, and his parasite.
That means I cook for 10. By himself, that parasite can eat for 8 with greatest ease.
That's the list. The rest is up to you.
Consider it as cooked already. Set yourself at the table.
Come back quickly.
I'm as good as back.
He exits. From the exit nearer the harbor enters the boy from Syracuse, Menaechmus II, accompanied by his slave, Messenio. As chance would have it, the twin is also wearing the exact same outfit
Ooh.
as his long-lost brother.
Oh boy.
Several sailor types carry their luggage.
Oh, joy, no greater joy, my dear Messenio, than for a sailor when he's on the deep-to-sea dry land.
It's greater still, if I may speak my mind, to see and then arrive at some dry land that's home. But tell me, please, why have we come to Epidamus? Why have we circled every island like the sea?
We are in search of my beloved, long-lost twin.
But will there ever be a limit to this searching? It's 6 entire years since we began this job. Through Istria, Iberia, Ilaria, the Adriatic, up and down exotic Greece, and all Italian towns. Whatever sea we went. I frankly think if you were searching for a needle, you would have found it long ago, if it existed. We seek and search among the living for a dead man. We would have found him long ago if he were living.
But therefore, I search on till I can prove the fact. If someone says he knows for sure my brother's dead, I'll stop my search and never try an instant further. But otherwise, I'll never quit while I'm alive, for I alone can feel how much he means to me.
You seek a pin in haystacks. Let's go home unless we're doing this to write a travel book.
Obey your orders. Eat what served you, keep from mischief. And don't annoy me. Do things my way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I get the word. The word is simple. I'm a slave. Concise communication couldn't be clearer. But still in all, I just can't keep from saying this. Menaechmus, when I inspect our purse, it seems we're traveling for summer very, very light. By Hercules, unless you go home right away, while you search on still finding no kin, you'll be broken. Now here's the race of men you'll find in Epidamus. The greatest libertines, the greatest drinkers too, the most bamboozlers and charming flatterers live in this city. And as for wanton women, well, nowhere in the world, I'm told, are they more dazzling. Because of this, they call the city Epidamus, for no one leaves unscathed, undamaged, as it were.
Oh, I'll have to watch for that. Give me the purse.
What for?
Because your words make me afraid of you.
Of me?
That you might cause epidamnation for me. You love the ladies quite a lot, Messenio, and I'm a temperamental man, extremely wild. If I can hold the cash, it's best for both of us. Then you can do no wrong, and I can't yell at you.
Take it, sir, and guard it. You'll be doing me a favor.
Re-enter the cook Cylindrus, his basket full of goodies.
Well, I've shopped quite well, and just the sort of things I like. I know I'll serve a lovely dinner to the diners. But look, I see Menaechmus. Now my back is dead. The dinner guests are strolling right outside our door before I even finish shopping. Well, I'll speak. Menaechmus, sir.
God love you. God knows who you are.
Who am I? Did you really say you don't know me?
By Hercules, I don't.
Where are the other guests?
What kind of other guests?
Your parasite, that is.
My parasite? This man is stark raving mad.
I told you there were great bamboozlers in this town.
Which parasite of mine do you intend, young man?
The sponge.
Indeed. My sponge is here, inside my bag.
Menaechmus, you've arrived too early for the dinner. Look, I've just returned from shopping.
Please, young man, what kind of prices do you pay for sacred pigs? The sacrificial kind?
Not much.
Then take this coin and sacrifice to purify your mind at my expense, because I'm quite convinced you're absolutely raving mad to bother me, an unknown man who doesn't know you.
You don't recall my name? Cylindrus, sir, Cylindrus.
Cylindrical or cubical, just go away. Not only don't I know you, I don't want to know you.
Your name's Menaechmus, sir, correct?
As far as I know, you're sane enough to call me by my rightful name, but tell me how you know me.
How I know? Sir, you have a mistress. She owns me. Erotium?
By Hercules, I haven't, and I don't know you.
You don't know me, a man who many countless times refilled your bowl when you were at our house.
Bad luck, I haven't got a single thing to break this fellow's skull. Oh, that's you, sorry.
That's me. It's all good. Bad luck. I haven't got a single thing to break this fellow's skull with. Refilled the bowl of one who, till this day, had never been an epidemus.
You deny it?
By Hercules, I do.
And I suppose that house is not your house.
God damn the people living there.
Why? He's the raving lunatic. He cursed himself. Menaechmus,
Yes, what is it?
do take my advice and use that coin you promised me a little while ago. And since, by Hercules, you're certainly not sane, I mean, Menaechmus, since you just now cursed yourself, go sacrifice that sacred pig to cure yourself.
By Hercules, you talk a lot, and you annoy me.
He acts this way a lot with me. He jokes around. He can be very funny if his wife is gone. But now, what do you say?
To what?
Is this enough? I think I've shot for 3 of you. Do I need more for you, your parasite, your girl?
What girls? What girls? What parasites are you discussing?
And what madness has caused you to be such a nuisance?
What do you want now? I don't know you. I'm chatting with a man I know.
By Pollux, it's for sure you're not exactly sane. Oh, no, that's you. Sorry, Janelle.
Oh, yeah.
Too many M's.
So yeah,
Now, everybody, if you get final draft, you gotta pick new names. New starting letters.
Are you guys getting an echo too? Because I can hear myself echoing a lot through Andy's mic.
I don't hear you.
Okay, if you guys are getting the echo, that's fine. Okay. By Pollux, it's for sure you're not exactly sane.
Well, then, I guess I'll stew these up. No more delay. Now,
Okay.
don't you wander off too far from here. Your humble servant.
If you were, I'd crucify you.
Oh, take a cross yourself. Cross over and come in. Whilst I apply volcanic arts to all the party's parts, I'll go inside and tell Erotium you're here. Then she'll convince you you'll be comfier inside.
Well, has he gone?
He has.
Those weren't lies you told. There's truth in every word there's truth in every word of yours.
Here's what I think. I think the woman living here is some sort of slut. That's what I gathered from that maniac who left.
And yet I wonder how that fellow knew my name.
Well, I don't wonder. Wanton women have this way. They send their servants or their maids to port to see if some new foreign ships arrived in port, to ask around, where are they from, what are their names. Right afterwards, they fasten on you hard and fast. They tease you, then they squeeze you dry and send you home. Right now, I'd say a pirate is in this port, and I would say we'd better both be aware of it.
By Hercules, you warn me well.
I'll know I have if you stay well aware and show that I've warned you well.
Be quiet for a minute now. The door just creaked. Let's see who comes out now.
I'll put the luggage down. My hearties, if you please guard the stuff for us.
Erotium appears in a romantic mood, singing.
Open my doors, let my welcome be wide. Then hurry and scurry, get ready inside. See that the incense is burning, the couches have covers. Alluring decor is exciting for lovers. Lovers love loveliness, we don't complain. Their loss is our gain. But the cook says someone was out here. I see, it's that man of great worth, who's worth so much to me. I have to greet him richly, as well he deserves to be. Now I'll go near and let him know I'm here. My darling, it's a mite amazing to see you standing out of doors by open doors. You know full well how very much my house is yours. All you ordered were supplied with, all your wishes are complied with. So why stay here? Why delay here? Come inside with me. Since dinner's ready, come and dine. As soon as suits you, come recline.
Who's this woman talking to?
To you.
To me. But have we...
By Pollux, you're the only one of all my lovers Venus wants me to arouse to greatness. You deserve it too. For by Castor, thanks to all your gifts, I've flourished like a flower.
She is surely very mad or very drunk, Messenio. Speaking to a total stranger like myself so sociably.
Didn't I predict all this? Why, these are only falling leaves. Wait 3 days and I predict the trees themselves will drop on you. Wanton women are this way whenever they can sniff some silver. Anyway, I'll speak to her. Hey, woman there.
Yes, can I help you?
Tell me where you know this man from.
Where? Where he knows me for years? Epidamnus.
Epidamus, where he's never set foot, never been until today.
Oh, aha, you're making jokes with me. Dear Menaechmus, come inside. You'll see that things will pick right up.
Pollux, look, the creature called me by my rightful name as well. I wonder what it's all about.
The perfume from your purse, that's the answer.
And by Pollux, you did warn me rightfully. Take it then. I'll find out if she loves my person or my purse.
Let's go in. Let's dine.
That's very nice of you. Thanks just the same.
Why on earth did you command a dinner just a while ago?
I commanded a dinner?
Yes, for you and for your parasite.
What the devil parasite? This woman's certainly insane.
Your old sponge, Peniculus.
A sponge? To clean your shoes, perhaps?
No, of course. The one that came along with you a while ago. When you brought the dress you'd stolen from your wife to give to me?
Are you sane? I gave a dress I'd stolen from my wife to you? Like some kind of horse, this woman's fast asleep, still standing up.
Do you get some pleasure making fun of me denying things completely true?
What do you claim I've done that I deny?
Robbed your wife and gave the dress to me.
That I'll deny again. Never have I had, nor do I have a wife, and never have I ever set a single foot inside that door since I was born. I had dinner on my ship, then disembarked and met you.
Ooh, pity me. What shall I do? What ship is this?
A wooden one, much repaired, resailed, rebeamed, rehammered, and renailed and such. Never did a navy have so numerous a nail supply.
Please, my sweet, let's stop the jokes and go inside together. Woman,
you want someone else. I mean, I'm sure you don't want me.
Don't I know you well, Menaechmus? Know your father's name was Moschus?
Is Moshe.
Moshe?
Is that how you say it? Is it Moschus?
Either way is fine.
Okay.
Moschus
Yeah.
is fine.
Moschus, yeah.
You were
Yes,
born, or so they say, in Syracuse, in Sicily, where Agathocles was king, and then in turn, King Phoenicia, thirdly, King Leparo, after whom King Hiero got the crown. Now it's still King Hiero.
Say that's not inaccurate.
If she's not from Syracuse, how does she know the facts so well?
Heracles, I should stop refusing her.
Oh, don't you dare. Go inside that door and you're a goner, sir.
Now you shut up. Things are going well. Whatever she suggests, I'll just agree. Why not get a little hospitality? Dear lady, please. I was impolite a while ago. I was a bit afraid that he might go and tell my wife about the dress, about the dinner. Now, when you would like, we'll go inside.
But where's the parasite?
I don't give a damn. Why should we wait for him? Now, if he comes, don't let him inside at all.
By Castor, I'll be happy not to. Yet, there's something I would like from you.
Your wish is my command.
Bring the dress you gave me to the Phrygian embroiderer. Embroiderer, even.
We vaulted. Who cares?
Oh, have
here you go.
him redesign it, add some other frills. I'd like him to.
Hercules, a good idea. Because of all the decoration. When my wife observes you in the street, she won't know what you're wearing.
Therefore, take it with you when you leave.
Of course, of course, of course.
Let's go in.
I'll follow you. I want a little chat with him. Hey, Messenio, come here.
What's up?
Just hop to my command.
Can I help?
You can. I know you'll criticize.
Then all the worse.
Booty's in my hands. A fine beginning. You continue fast. Take these fellows back to our lodging tavern, quicker than a wink. Then be sure to come and pick me up before the sun goes down.
Master, you don't know about these sluts.
Be quiet! Just obey! If I do a stupid thing, then I'll be hurting, not yourself. Here's a woman stupid and unwitting from what I've just seen. Here's some booty we can keep.
I'm lost. Oh, has he gone? He's lost. Now a mighty pirate ship is towing off a shipwrecked skiff. I'm the fool as well. I tried to argue down the man who owns me, but he bought me only as a sounding board, not to sound off. Follow me, you men, so I can come on time as I've been ordered.
They exit. The stage is empty for a moment. Then enter Peniculus, all upset.
More than 30 years I'm on this earth, and during all that time, never till today have I done such a damned and dopey deed. Here, I had immersed my whole attention in a public meeting. While I stood there gapping that Menaechmus simply stole away, went off to his mistress, I suppose, and didn't want me there. Curse the man who was first to manufacture public meetings. All designed to busy men already busy with their business. They should choose the men who have no occupation for these things, who, if absent when they're called, would face fantastic fines and fast. Why, they're simply gobs of men who can eat just once a day, who have nothing else to do. They don't invite, they're not invited. Make these people spend their time at public meetings and assemblies. If this were the case today, I'd not have lost my lovely feast. Sure as I'm alive, that man had really wished to feed me well. Anyhow, I'll go. The thoughts of scraps left over lights my soul. But what's this? Menaechmus with a garland coming from the house. Party's over. I'm arriving just in time to be late. First I'll spy how he behaves, and then I'll go accost the man.
Menaechmus, too, wobbles happily out of Erotium's house, wearing a garland and carrying the dress earlier delivered by his brother.
Now, relax. You'll get this dress today, for sure. Returned on time, with lovely new embroidery. I'll make the old dress vanish. It just won't be seen.
He'll decorate the dress now that the dinner's done. The wine's been drunk, the parasite left in the cold. No, Hercules. I'm not myself, if not revenged. If I don't curse him out in style, just watch me now.
By all the gods, what man in just a single day received more pleasures, though expecting none at all? I've wined, I've dined, I've concubined, and robbed her blind. No one but me will own this dress after today.
I just can't bear to hide and hear him prate like this. Smug and satisfied, he prates about my party.
She says I gave her this, and tells me I stole it. I stole it from my wife. I knew the girl was wrong, yet I pretended there was some affair between us two. Whatever she proposed, I simply said, yes, exactly what you say. What need of many words? I've never had more fun at less expense to me.
Now I'll accost this man and make an awful fuss.
Now who's this fellow coming towards me?
Well, speak up! You lighter than a feather, dirty, rotten person, you evil man, you tricky, worthless individual. What did I ever do to you that you destroy me? You stole away from me when we were in the forum. You dealt a death blow to the dinner in my absence. How could you dare? Why, I deserved an equal part.
Young man, please indicate precisely what you want from me, and why you're cursing someone you don't know at all. Your dressing down of me deserves a beating up.
By Pollux, you're the one who beat me out just now.
Now please, young man, do introduce yourself at least.
And now you insult to injure? You don't know me?
By Pollux, no, I don't, as far as I can tell. I've never seen you, never met you. Who are you? At least behave and don't be such a nuisance to me.
Wake up, Menaechmus.
I'm awake, it seems to me.
And you don't recognize me?
Why should I deny it?
Don't recognize your parasite.
My dear young man, it seems to me your brain is not so very sane.
Just answer this. Did you not steal that dress today? It was your wife's. You gave it to Erotium?
By Hercules, I have no wife. Erotium? I gave her nothing. I didn't steal this dress. You're mad.
Total disaster. But I saw you wear that dress, and wearing it, I saw you leave your house.
Drop dead. You think all men are fags because you are? You claim I actually put on a women's dress?
By Hercules, I do.
Oh, go where you belong. Get purified or something, raving lunatic.
By Pollux, all the begging in the world won't keep me from telling every single detail to your wife. Then all these present insults will rebound on you. You've gobbled up my dinner, and I will be revenged.
What's going on? Everyone I run across makes fun of me, but why? Oh wait, the door just creaked open.
Enter Erotium's maid, a sexy little thing. She carries a bracelet.
Menaechmus, your Erotium would love a favor. Please, while you're at it, take this to the goldsmith for her and have him add an extra ounce of gold so that the bracelet is remodeled, shining new.
I'm happy to take care of both things for her and any other thing she'd like taken care of.
You recognize the bracelet?
I know it's gold.
This very bracelet long ago was once your wife's, and secretly you snatched it from her jewel box.
By Hercules, I never did.
You don't recall? Return the bracelet if you don't remember.
Wait. I'm starting to remember. Why, of course, I gave it. Now, where are those 2 armlets that I gave as well?
You never did.
Of course, by Pollux. This was all.
Will you take care of things?
I said I'd take good care. I'll see the dress and bracelet are both carried back together.
And, dear Menaechmus, how about a gift from me? Let's say 4 drachmas worth of jingly earrings, and then when you visit us, I'll really welcome you.
Of course. Give me the gold. I'll pay the labor costs.
Advance it for me. Afterwards, I'll pay you back.
No, you advance it. Afterwards, I'll double it.
I haven't got it.
If you ever get it, give it.
I'm at your service.
I'll take care of all this as soon as possible. At any cost, I'll sell them. Now, how's she gone? She's gone and closed the door behind her. The gods have fully fostered me and favored me unfailingly. But why do I delay? Now is the perfect chance, the perfect time to flee this prostitutish place. Now rush, Menaechmus. Lift your foot and lift the pace. I'll take the garland off, toss it to the left, so anyone who follows me will think I'm that-a-way. I'll go at once and find my slave, if possible, and tell him everything the gods have given me today.
From Menaechmus's house enter Peniculus and Menaechmus's wife. Must I keep suffering this mischief in my marriage, where husband sneaks and steals whatever's in the house and takes it to his mistress?
Can't you quiet down? You'll catch him in the act. You'll catch him in the act if you just follow me. He's drunk in Garland at the embroiderer's, conveying that same dress he stole from you today. Look, there's the garland. Do I tell you lies or truth? He's gone in that direction. You can follow clues. But wait, what perfect luck. He's come back right now without the dress.
What should I do? How should I act with him?
The very same as always. Make him miserable. But let's step over here and spread a net for him.
Enter Menaechmus 1.
I'm just
The
a little
first.
lost. It's okay. There we go. We have this tradition. We have this tradition. An irksome tradition. And yet it's the best. Who loves this tradition much more than the rest? They want a lot of clients. I want lots of clients. Who cares if they're honest or not? Are they rich? Who cares if they're honest? We'll take them with the zest if they're rich. If he's poor but he's honest, who cares for him? He's dishonest but rich, then we say our prayers for him. So it happens that lawless, corrupting destroyers have overworked lawyers, denying what's done and delivered this grasping and fraudulent sort, though their fortunes arise from exorbitant lies. They're all anxious to step into court, damn! When the day comes, it's hell for their lawyer as well, and we have to defend things unjust and unpretty to jury, to judge, or judicial committee. So, I was just delayed, forced to give legal aid. No evading this client of mine who found me. I wanted to do you know what and with whom, but he found me and tied ropes around me. Facing the judge just now, I had countless despicable deeds to defend, twisting torts with contortions of massive proportions. I pleaded and pleaded right down to the end. But just when an out-of-court settlement seemed to be sealed, my client appealed. I never had someone more clearly caught in the act, for each of his crimes were 3 who could speak to the fact. By all heavens, curse be he who just destroyed this day for me. Curse me too, a fool today, for every heading forum's way. The greatest day of all destroyed, the feast prepared but not enjoyed. The wench was waiting to indeed the very moment I was freed. I left the forum with great speed. She's angry now, I'm sure of it. The dress I gave will help a bit. Taken away from my wife today, a token for Erotium.
A pause. Menaechmus catches his breath, still not noticing his wife or the parasite who now speaks.
Well, what say you to that?
That I've married a rat!
Have you heard quite enough to complain to him?
Quite enough.
Now, I'll go where the pleasures will flow.
No, remain. Let's be flowing some pain to him.
Flowing?
Flowing. Let's be flowing some pain to him.
You'll be paying off at quite a rate for this.
Ooh.
Good, attack.
Do you have the nerve to think you'd get away with secret smuggling?
What's the matter, wife?
You're asking me?
Should I ask him instead?
Don't turn on the charm.
But tell me, what have I done to you? Baby, why are you so angry?
You should know.
He knows and can't disguise it.
What's the matter?
Just a dress?
A dress?
A dress?
Aha, you're scared.
What could I be scared of?
Of a dress and of dressing down. You'll be sorry for that secret feast. Go on, attack again. Go get drunk. Oh, whoop. Sorry, I went down too far. Go on, attack again.
You be quiet.
No, I won't. He's nodding to me not to speak.
Hercules, I never nodded to you, never winked at you.
Nothing can be bolder. He denies it while he's doing it.
By Jove and all the gods, I swear. Is this enough for you, dear wife? Never did I nod to him.
Oh, she believes you. Now go back.
Go back to what?
Go back to the embroiderers and get the dress.
Get what dress?
I won't explain, since he forgets his own affair.
What a woeful wife am I!
Woeful wife? Do you tell me why? Has a servant misbehaved or a maid talked back to you? Tell me, dear. We will punish misbehaviors.
Oh, is that a joke?
Ooh, you are so angry. I don't like to see you angry.
That's a joke.
Someone from the household staff has angered you.
Another joke.
Well, of course it isn't me.
Aha, at last he's stopped the jokes.
Certainly I haven't misbehaved.
He's making jokes again.
Tell me, dear, what is ailing you?
He's giving you a lovely line.
Why do you annoy me? Did I talk to you?
Oh!
Don't raise your hand.
Let him have it! Now go eat your little feast while I'm not there. Go get drunk and put on a garland, stand outside and mock me now!
Pollux, I'm not eating any feast today, or been in there.
You deny it?
I deny it all.
No man could be more brazen. Didn't I just see you here all garland a while ago, standing here and shouting that my brain was not exactly sane, and you didn't know me. You were just a stranger here in town.
I've been absolutely absent since the second we set out.
I know you. You didn't think I could get revenge on you. All has been recounted to your wife.
What all?
Oh, I don't know. Ask her for yourself.
Dear wife, what fables has this man been telling you? What's the matter? Why are you so silent? Please tell me.
You're pretending, asking what you know.
Well, then why do I ask then?
What an evil man. How he fakes. But you can't hide it. Now the whole affair is out. Everything's been publicized by me.
But what?
Have you no shame? Can't you tell the truth yourself? Attend me and please pay attention. I will now inform you what he told and why I'm angry at you. There's a dress been snatched from me.
There's a dress been snatched from me?
Not from you, from her. The evil man resorts to every dodge. If the dress was snatched from you, it really would be lost to us.
You are not anything to me. Go on, my dear.
A dress is gone.
Oh, who snatched it?
Pollux, you know better than the man himself.
Who is this?
His name's Menaechmus.
Pollux. Who is this Menaechmus? What Menaechmus? What an evil deed. What Menaechmus could it be?
Yourself.
Myself?
Yourself.
Who says?
I do.
I do too, and then you gave it to Erotium.
I did?
You.
Say, would you like an owl for a pet? Just a parrot. You. The both of us are all worn out.
By Jove and all the gods, I swear. Is that enough for you, dear wife? No, I didn't give it to her.
No, we know we tell the truth.
Well, that is to say, I did give the dress. I loaned it to her.
By Castor, do I give your tunics or your clothes away? Even as a loan? A woman can give women's clothes away. Men can give their own. Now, will you get that dress back home to me?
Yes, I'll get it back.
I say you better get it back or else! Only with that dress in hand will you re-enter your own house. Now, I'm going in.
What of me? What thanks for all of my help?
I'll be glad to help you out when someone steals a dress from you.
That'll never happen. I don't own a single thing to steal. Wife and husband, curse you both! I'll hurry to the forum now. I can very clearly see I've been expelled from this whole house.
My wife thinks that she hurts me when she shuts the door on me, but as far as entering, I've got another, better place. You don't like me? I'll live through it since Erotium here does. She won't close me out. She'll close me tightly. In her arms she will. I'll go beg the wench to give me back the dress I just now gave, promising another better me. Is there a doorman here? Open up! And someone ask Erotium to step outside.
Who has asked for me?
A man who loves you more than his own self.
Dear Menaechmus, why stand here outside? Come in.
Wait just a minute. Can you guess what brings me here?
I know. You'd like some joy with me.
Well, indeed, by Pollux. But actually, that dress I gave you just now, please return it. Since my wife's discovered all in full detail, I'll replace it with a dress that's twice the price and as you like it.
But I gave it to you for embroidery a moment back. With a bracelet you would bring the goldsmith for remodeling?
What? You gave me a dress and bracelet? No, you'll find that isn't true. No, I first gave you the dress and went directly to the forum. Now, this very second, I've returned, so...
Aha, I see what's up. Just because I put them in your hands, you're out to swindle me.
Swindle you? By Pollux? No. Why? Why? Didn't I just tell you why? Everything's discovered by my wife.
I didn't ask you for it. No, you brought it to me on your own free will as a gift. Now you want the dress right back? Well, have it, take it, wear it. You can wear it or your wife or lock it in your money box. But from this day on, you'll never set a foot inside my house. After all my loyal service, suddenly you find me hateful, so you only have me now by laying cash right on the line. Find yourself some other girl to cheat the way you've cheated me.
Hercules, the woman's angry. Hey, please, listen to me. Please come back. Please stay. Oh, would you do this favor for me? Fuck, well, she's gone and closed the door. I'm universally kicked out. Neither wife nor mistress will believe a single thing I say. What to do? I better go consult some friends on what they think.
Exit Menaechmus. A slight pause for a musical interlude. Then enter Menaechmus 2 from the opposite side of the stage. He still carries the dress.
I was a fool a while ago to give that purse with all that cash to someone like Messenio. I'm sure by now the fellow's oozing in some dive.
Wife enters from her house.
Oh boy.
I'll stand on watch to see how soon my husband comes. Why, here he is. I'm saved. He's bringing back the dress.
I wonder where Messenio has wandered to.
I'll go and greet the man with words that he deserves. Tell me, are you not ashamed to show your face, atrocious man, and with that dress?
I beg your pardon. What seems to trouble you, madam?
Shame on you. You dare to mutter, dare to speak a word to me?
Whatever have I done that would forbid my talking?
You're asking me, oh shameless, brazen, wicked man?
Madam, do you have any notion why the Greeks referred to Hecuba as female dog?
I don't.
Because she acted just the way you're acting now. She barked and cursed at everyone who came in sight, and thus the people rightly called her female dog.
I simply can't endure all this disgracefulness. I'd even rather live my life a divorcee than bear the brunt of this disgracefulness of yours.
What's it to me if you can't stand your married life, or ask for a divorce? Is it a custom here to babble to all foreigners who come to town?
To babble? I won't stand for that. I won't. I'll die a divorcee before I live with you.
As far as I'm concerned, you can divorce yourself. And stay a divorcee till Jupiter resigns his throne.
Look, you denied you stole that dress a while ago, and now you wave it at me. Aren't you ashamed?
By Hercules, you are a wild and wicked woman. You dare to claim this dress I hold was stolen from you. Another woman gave it to me for repairs.
By Castor, no. I'd better have my father come so I can tell him of all your disgracefulness. Oh, Decio, go find my father, bring him here, and tell my father the entire situation. I'll now expose all your disgracefulness.
You're sick. Oh, what disgracefulness?
A dress and golden bracelet? You rob your legal wife at home, and then you go bestow it on your mistress. Do I babble truth?
Dear madam, can you tell me, please, what I might drink to make your bitchy boorishness more bearable?
I've not the slightest notion who you think I am. I know you like I know the father-in-law of Hercules.
You may mock me by Pollux, but you can't mock him. My father's come in. Look who's coming. Look who's coming. You do know him.
Of course, a friend of Agamemnon. I first met him the day I first met you. Today.
You claim that you don't know me or my father?
And how about your grandpa? I don't know him either.
By Castor, you just never change. You never change.
Oh no.
Enter the old man, Menaechmus' father-in-law, groaning and wheezing.
Oh my god.
Oh, my old age, my old age. I lack what I need. I'm stepping unlively, unfast is my speed. But it isn't so easy, I tell you, not easy indeed. For I've lost all my quickness, old age is a sickness. My body's a big heavy trunk, I have no strength. Oh, old age is bad, no more vigor remains. Oh, when old age arrives, it brings plenty of pains. I could mention them all, but I won't talk at length. But deep in my heart is this worry. My daughter has sent me now in a hurry. She won't say what it is. What it is, I've not heard. She just asked me to come, not explaining a word. And yet I've a pretty good notion at that her husband and she are involved in a spat. Well, that's how it is always with big dowry wives. They're fierce to their husbands. They order their lives. But then sometimes the man is, let's say, not so pure. There's limits to what a good wife can endure. And by Pollux, a daughter won't send for her dad unless there's some cause and her husband's been bad. Well, anyway, I can find out since my daughter is here. Her husband looks angry. Just what I suspected. It's clear.
Iago the parrot over here.
Oh, you say I'll
I'm
I'll address
molting
her.
every day. I'm molting.
I'll go meet him. Many greetings, father dear.
Same to you. I only hope I've come when all is fine and dandy. Why are you so gloomy? Why does he stand off there looking angry? Has there been some little skirmish between the two of yous? Tell me who's at fault. Be brief. No lengthy arguments at length.
I've done nothing wrong, dear father. You can be assured of that. But I simply can't go on and live with him in any way. Consequently, take me home.
What's wrong?
I'm made a total fool of.
How and who?
By him, the man you signed and sealed to me as a husband.
Oh, I see. Disputing, eh? And yet I've told you countless times, both of you beware. Don't either one approach me with complaints.
How can I beware when he's as bad as this?
You're asking me?
Tell me.
Oh, the countless times I've preached on duty to your husband. Don't check what he's doing, where he's going, what his business is.
But he loves a fancy woman right next door.
Fancy woman.
He's very wise. Thanks to all your diligence, I promise you he'll love her more.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
But he also boozes there.
You think you'll make him booze the less if he wants to, anywhere he wants? Why must you be so rash? Might as well go veto his inviting visitors to dine. Say he can't have guests at home. What do you women want from husbands? Servitude? Why next
Bada
you'll
bing,
want...
bada boom. You know, okay.
Hey.
Faguzi, faguzi. You know?
Am I right, fellas? Why next you'll want him to do chores around the house. Next you'll order him to sit down with the maids and card the wall.
On this day of my daughter's wedding, you man.
Oh!
Father dear, I called you to support my cause, not help my husband. You're a lawyer prosecuting your own client.
If he's wrong, I'll attack him 10 times harder than I'm now attacking yous. Look, you're quite well dressed, well jeweled, and well supplied with food and maids. Being well off, woman, why, be wise, leave well enough alone.
But he filches all the jewels and all the dresses from the house. Stealing on the sly, he then bestows the stuff on fancy women.
Oh, he's wrong if he does that. But if he doesn't, then you're wrong. Blaming blameless men.
He has a dress this very moment, Father, and a bracelet he's brought from her because I've found him out.
Well, I'll get the facts. I'll go accost the man, and I'll speak to him. Say, Menaechmus, tell me why you're muttering. I'll understand. Why are you so gloomy? Why is she so angry over there?
Whatever your name is, old man, and whoever you are, I swear by Jove Supreme, calling all the gods to witness.
Witness for what? About what in this world?
Never did I hurt this woman, now accusing me of having sneaked into her house and filched this dress.
He's telling lies!
If I ever set a single foot inside that house of hers, anxiously I long to be the very saddest man on earth.
No, you can't be saying too long for that. To claim you've not set foot in the house that you live in? Why, you're the very maddest man on earth.
What was that, old man? You claim I live right here, in this house.
You deny it?
I deny it.
Your denial isn't true. That's unless you moved away last night. Thought I'd come over here. Tell me, did you move away from here last night?
Where
I
to?
don't
What
know.
for?
I don't know, by Pollux.
He's just mocking you, or don't you get it?
That's enough, Menaechmus. No more joking. Now let's tend to business, eh?
Tell me, sir, what business do you have with me? Just who are you? What I have to do with you or that one who is such a bother?
Look, his eyes are getting green. A greenish color's now appearing from his temples and his forehead. Look, his eyes are flickering.
Nothing could be better. Since they both declare I'm raving mad, I'll pretend I am insane and scare them both away from me.
What a gaping mouth wide open. Tell me what to do, dear father.
Over here, dear daughter. Get as far as possible from him.
Bacchus? Yo-ho! Bacchus! In what forest do you bid me hunt? Yes, I hear you, but I can't escape from where I am just now. On my left, I'm guarded by a very rabid female dog. Right behind her is a goat who reeks of garlic, and this goat has countless times accused a blameless citizen with perjury.
Oh, you, why I order?
What, Apollo? Now your oracle commands me. Take some hotly blazing torches, set this woman's eyes on fire?
Father, what a threat! He wants to set my eyes on fire!
They both say I'm crazy. I know they're really the crazy ones.
Daughter,
Yes?
suppose I go and send some servants here at once. Let them come and take him off and tie him up with ropes at home. Now, before he makes a bigger hurricane.
I'm caught! I'll be taken off unless I find myself a plan right now. Yes, Apollo? Do not spare thy fists in punching in her face. That's unless she hurries out of sight and quickly goes to hell. Yes, Apollo, I'll obey you.
Run, dear daughter, quickly, home, otherwise he'll pound you.
While I run, please keep an eye on him. See he doesn't get away. Oh, what wifely woe to hear such things.
Not bad, at least I got her off. Now I'll get this poisoned person. White-bearded, palsied wreck. Tithonus was a youth compared to him. What's my orders? Beat the fellow, limb from limb and bone from bone? Use the very stick he carries for the job?
Ooh, I'll punish you if you try to touch me, if you try to get much closer to me.
Yes, I'll do thy bidding. Take a double axe to this old fogey. Chop his innards into little pieces till I reach the bone.
Holy shit. Goodness, now's the time for me to be on guard and very wary. I'm afraid he'll carry out his threats and cause some harm to me.
Dear Apollo, you command so much. Now I must hitch up horses, wild, ferocious horses, then mount up in my chariot, then to trample on this lion. Creaking, stinking, toothless lion. Now I'm in the chariot. I've got the reins. I've got the whip. Up, 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 ye steeds! Now let us sound the horses' hoofbeats. Quickly, curve your course with splendid speed and swiftly swoop the steps.
Threatening me with hitched up horses?
Yeah, Apollo, once again. Now you bid me charge and overwhelm the man who's standing here. But what's this? Who takes me by the hair and hauls me from the cart? Look, Apollo, someone's changing your command as spoke to me.
By Hercules, he's sick. He's very sick, ye gods. And just a while ago, the man was very sane. But suddenly, this awful sickness fell on him. I'll go and get a doctor as fast as possible.
And there's
You
a
should
note.
light a cigarette and flick it at him. Fuck out of here.
He exits at a senile sprint.
Well, at least they have disappeared from sight, the two of them. Who forced a normal, healthy man to act insane? I shouldn't wait to reach my ship while things are safe. But everybody, please, if that old man returns, don't tell him, please, which street I took to get away.
He dashes off stage toward the harbor. Enter old man, tired, annoyed, complaining.
I fraggin', my limbs just ache from sitting and my eyes from looking while waiting for that doctor to leave office hours. At last, unwillingly, he left his patients. What a bore. He claims he'd set Asclepius's broken leg and then Apollo's broken arm. I wonder if the man I bring a doctor, or I wonder if the man I bring's a doctor or a carpenter. But here he's strutting now. Why can't you hurry up?
Enter Doctor, the super professional. What sort of illness does he have? Speak up, old man. Is he depressed? Is he frantic? Give the facts. Or is he in a coma? Has he liquid dropsy?
This
Well,
guy broke the Hippocratic Oath. It's unbelievable.
But that's precisely why I brought you, to tell me and make him well again.
Of course. A snap. He shall be well again. You have my word on that.
I want him to be cared for with the greatest care.
I'll sigh 1,000 sighs. I'll take great pains with him. For you, I'll care for him with the greatest care. But here's the man himself. Let's see how he behaves.
No.
They step aside to eavesdrop. From the forum side, enter Menaechmus, addressing himself in a soliloquy.
Alex, what a day for me. Perverted and inverted, too. Everything I plotted to be private's now completely public. My own parasite has filled me full of fearful accusations. My Ulysses, causing so much trouble for his royal patron. If I live, I'll skin him alive. I'll cut off all his livelihood. What a foolish thing to say. What I call his is really mine. My own food and fancy living and nurtured him. I'll starve him now. And my slut has been disgraceful. Typical of solitude. All I did was ask her to return the dress to give my wife. She pretends she gave it to me? Bollocks. I'm in awful shape.
Yo, Doc, you hearing this shit?
He admits his awful shape.
Go up to him.
Greetings, dear Menaechmus. Do you realize that your cloak has slipped? Don't you know how dangerous that sort of thing is for your health?
Why not hang yourself?
You notice anything?
Of course I do. This condition couldn't be relieved with tons of hellebore. Tell me now, Menaechmus.
Tell what?
Just answer what I ask. Do you drink white wine or red?
Now, why don't you just go straight to hell, fucker?
Hercules, I noticed teeny traces of insanity.
Why not ask, do I favor purple bread or pink or maybe even mauve? Do I eat the gills of birds, the wings of fishes?
Oh, good grief. Listen to his ravings. You can hear the words. Why wait at all? Give the man some remedy before the madness takes him fully.
Wait. I have more questions.
But you're killing him with all this blab.
Tell me about your eyes. At times, do they get glazed at all?
What? You think you're talking to a lobster?
Do you? You rotten man?
Okay, tell me, have you ever noticed your intestines making noise?
When I've eaten well, they're silent. When I'm hungry, they make noise.
Ah, Pollux! That's a pretty healthy answer he just gave to me. Do you sleep right till dawn? Sleep easily when you're in bed?
I sleep through if all the debts I owe are paid. But listen, you question asker. You be damned by Jupiter and all the gods.
Now I know the man's insane. Those final words are proof. Take care.
He speaks like a Nesta now, compared to just a while ago. Just a while ago, he called his wife a rabid female dog.
I said that?
You're mad, I say.
I'm mad.
And do you know what else? You also threatened that you'd trample over me with teams of horses. Yes, I saw you do it. Yes, and I insist you did it too.
I'm lost, sorry. Where is it? Okay. You, of course, have snatched the sacred crown of Jove. That's what I know. Afterwards, they tossed you into prison for this awful crime. When they let you out, while you're manacled, they beat you up. Then you killed your father. Then you sold your mother as a slave. Have you heard enough to know I'm sane enough to curse you back?
Doctor, please be quick and do whatever must be done for him. Don't you see the man's insane?
I think the wisest thing for you is to have the man delivered to my office.
Do you think?
Of course. There I'll treat him pursuant to diagnosis.
As you say.
Yes, I'll have you drinking hellebore for 20 days or so.
I'll have you do just that.
It's you,
Then
Jen.
I'll have you beaten hanging upside down for 30 days.
Go and call for men who can deliver him.
How many men?
From the way he's asking, I'd say 4. None less could do the job.
They'll be here. You watch them, Doctor.
No, I think I'd best go home. Preparations are order for the case. You get the slaves, have them carry him to me.
I will.
I'm going now.
Goodbye.
Doctor's gone, father-in-law's gone. I'm now alone. By Jupiter. What does all this mean? Why do all these men insist that I'm insane? Really, I have not been sick a single day since I've been born. Nor am I insane, nor have I punched or fought with anyone. Healthy. I see healthy people. Only talk with folks I know. Maybe those who wrongly say I am mad are mad themselves. What should I do now? My wife won't let me home as I would like. No one will admit me there. All's well out of hand. That's it. Here I'm stuck, at least by night. I think they let me in my house.
Menaechmus sits dejectedly in front of his house, all wrapped up in his troubles. From the other side of the stage enter Messenio, singing about how to succeed in slavery.
If you should seek the proof of whether someone's slave is good, see does he guard his master's interests, serve right to the letter, when master is away, the way he should, if master were at hand, or even better. For if the slave is worthy, and he's well brought up, he'll keep to his shoulders empty, not to fill his cup. His master will reward him. Let the worthless slave be told. The lowly, lazy louts get whips and chains, and millstones, great starvation, freezing cold. The price for all those misbehaviors pains. I therefore fully fear this fate, and very gladly remain determined to be good, so I won't turn out badly. I'd so much rather be bald out than sprawled on a pillory. I'd so much rather eat what's cooked than have some work cooked up for me. So I follow master's orders, never argue or protest. Let the others do it their way, I obey, for me that's best. But I haven't much to fear, the time is near for something nice. My master will reward his slave for thinking with his back, and for thinking twice. By RuPaul.
Damn bootlicker. Damn bootlicker over here.
Enter the old man leading 4 burly servants.
Oh no.
All right, now, by all the gods and men, I bid you all obey my orders. Be most careful so you'll follow what I've ordered and will order. Have that man picked up aloft and carried to the doctor's office. That's unless you're not a bit concerned about your back and limbs. Every man beware. Don't pay attention to his threats of violence, all right? But why just stand? Why hesitate? It's time to lift a man aloft. And I'll head for the doctor's office. I'll be there when you arrive.
I'm dead! What's this? I wonder why these men are rushing swiftly towards me. Hey men, what do you want? What are you after? Why you surround me now? Why are you snatching me and taking me? Won't someone help me, please?
No.
Oh, citizens of Epidamnus, rescue me! Please, let me go!
Oh no.
By the immortal gods, what am I seeing with my very eyes? Some unknown men are lifting Master in the air. Outrageously!
Won't someone dare help me?
Me, I'll dare to help with daring do. Oh, citizens of Epidamus, what a dirty deed to master. Do peaceful towns allow a freeborn tourist to be seized in daylight? Do let him go!
Whoever you may be, please help me out! Don't allow this awful outrage to be perpetrated on me.
Why, of course I'll help and hustle hurriedly to your defense. Never would I let you down. I'd rather let myself down first. Grab that fellow's eye, the one who's got you by the shoulder now. I can plow the other guys and plant a row of fists in them. Hercules, you'll lose an awful lot by taking him. Let go.
Hey, I got his eye!
Then make the socket in his head appear. Evil people snatchers, bunch of pirates.
Woe is us! Hercules, no, please!
Let go!
What sort of handiwork is this? Face a festival of fists!
Go on, be gone, and go to hell. You take that as your reward for being last to get away.
They are all gone. Messenio takes a deep breath of satisfaction.
Well, I've really made my mark on every face I've faced today. Pollux, Master, didn't I come just in time to bring you aid?
Whoever you are, young man, I hope the gods will always bring you blessings. If it hadn't been for you, I'd have not lived to see the sunset.
If that's true, by Pollux, then do right by me and free me, Master.
Free you?
Of course, because I saved you, Master.
Listen here, you're wandering from the truth.
I wander?
Yes, I swear by Father Jove, I'm not your master.
Why proclaim such things?
But that's no lie. Never did a slave of mine serve me as well as you just did.
If you're so insistent and deny I'm yours, then I'll go free.
Hercules, as far as I'm concerned, be free. Go where you like.
Am I really authorized?
If I have authority for you.
Greetings, patron. Messenio, the fact that you're now free makes me very glad. Well, I believe that's true. But, patron dear, you can have authority no less than when I was a slave. I'll be glad to live with you, and when you go, I'll go home with you.
Not at all, no thank you.
Now I'll get our baggage at the inn, and of course, the purse with all our money sealed up in the trunk with our travel cash, and I'll bring it to you.
Yeah, go quickly. Okay.
I'll return it just exactly as you gave it to me. Just wait right here.
Imagine if at the end of Aladdin, it turned out Aladdin had a second brother, and that's who wished the genie free, and the genie's like, why aren't my arms bands coming off?
Messenio dashes off toward the harbor.
What unworldly wonders have occurred here today in wondrous ways. People claim I'm not the man I am and keep me from their houses. Then this fellow says he was my slave and that I set him free. And he says he'll go and bring a wallet full of money to me. If he does, I'll tell him he can go quite freely where he'd like. That's so when he's sane again, he won't demand the money back. Father-in-law and doctor said I was insane. How very strange. All this business seemed to me like nothing other than a dream. Now I'll go and see this harlot, though she's in a huff with me. Maybe I'll convince her to return the dress, which I'll take home.
He enters Erotium's house. Enter Menaechmus II and Messenio.
Effrontery in front of me! You dare to claim we've seen each other since I gave you the orders that we'd meet back here!
But didn't I just snatch and rescue you from those 4 men who carried you aloft right before this house? You called on all the gods and men for aid. I came running, snatched you from them, though with fists, and they fought me back. For this service, since I saved your life, you made a free man of me. Now, just when I said I'd get the cash and baggage, you sped up and ran ahead of me and deny you've done the things that you've done.
Free! I said you could go free.
For sure.
Now look.
For sure.
For super sure. I would rather make myself a slave than ever set you free.
Menaechmus I is pushed by Erotium out of her house.
If you would like to swear by your 2 eyes, go right ahead. But still, you'll never prove that I absconded with your dress and base bracelet. Pussy!
By
But the god. Oh no,
the
it's you.
gods, what do I see?
What do you see?
Why, your reflection.
What?
Your very image, just as like yourself as it could be.
Pollux, he's not unlike me. I notice similarities.
Hey, young man, hello. You saved my life, whoever you are.
You, young man, if you don't mind, would you tell me your name?
Nothing you could ask me would be too much since you have helped me so. My name is Menaechmus.
Oh, by Pollux, so is mine as well.
Syracuse Sicilian.
That's my city. That's my country, too.
What is this I hear?
Just what is true.
I know you. You're my master. I belong to this man, though I thought that I belonged to that man. Please excuse me, sir, if I unknowingly spoke foolishly. For a moment I imagined he was you, and I gave him trouble.
Madness, nothing but. Don't you recall that we were both together? Both of us got off the ship today.
That's right, you're very right. You're my master. Find another slave. Farewell, and you... Hello. Him I say, this man's Menaechmus.
So I am.
What joke is this? You're Menaechmus?
That I say I am. My father's name was Moscus.
You're the son of my own father.
No, the son of my own father. I'm not anxious to appropriate your father or to steal him from you.
Gods in heaven grant me now that hope unhoped, for I suspect, for unless my mind has failed me, these 2 men are both twin brothers. Each man claims his self-same father's land and father for his own. I'll call master over. Oh, Menaechmus!
Yes?
Not both of you. Which of you 2 traveled with me on the ship?
It wasn't me.
Me, it was.
Then you I want. Step over here.
I've stepped. What's up?
That man there is either one great faker or your long-lost twin brother. Never have I seen 2 men more similar than you 2 men. Water isn't more like water, milk's not more like to milk than that man is like to you. And what's more is he named your father and your fatherland. It's best to go and question him still further.
Hercules, you do advise me well. I'm very grateful to you. Please, work on, by Hercules. I'll make you free if you discover that man is my brother.
Oh, I hope so.
And I hope so too.
Sir, I do believe you've just asserted that your name, Menaechmus?
That is so.
Well, his name is Menaechmus, too. You also said you were born in Sicily at Syracuse. Well, so was he. Moscus was your father, so you said. That was his father, too. Both of you can do yourselves a favor and help me as well.
Anything you ask me, I will comply with. I am so grateful to you. Treat me just as if I were your purchased slave, although I'm free.
It's my hope to prove you are each other's brothers, twins, in fact. born of the self-same mother, self-same father, or on the self-same day.
Wonder-laden words. Oh, would you could make all your words come true?
Well, I can, but both of you just give replies to what I ask you.
Ask away, I'll answer. I won't hide a single thing I know.
Is your name Menaechmus?
Absolutely.
Is yours as well?
Yes.
You said your father was Moschus,
Yes.
The same for me.
and you're Syracusan.
Surely.
You.
You know I am, of course.
Well, so far the signs are good. Now turn your minds to further questions. What's the final memory you carry from your native land?
With my father visiting Tarentum for the fair, then after that, wandering among people far from father being snatched.
Jupiter above, now help me!
What's the shouting? You shut up. Snatched from father and from fatherland. How old were you?
7 or so. My baby teeth had barely started to fall out, and that I never saw after that I never saw my father.
No? Well, tell me this. At the time, how many children did he have?
I think just 2.
Which were you, the older or the younger?
Neither. We were equal.
Do explain.
We were both twins.
Oh, all the gods are with me now!
Interrupt, and I'll be quiet.
I'll be quiet.
Tell me this. Did you both have just one name?
Oh, no, not at all. My name is mine, as it is today, Menaechmus. My brother was Sophocles.
Yes! I recognize the signs I can't keep but from embracing you. Brother, dear twin brother, greetings. I am he. I'm Sophocles.
How was it afterward you received the name Menaechmus, then?
Well, when we got the news that you'd wandered off away from father and that you were kidnapped by an unknown man and father died, Grandpa changed my name. The name you used to have, he gave to me.
Yes.
Ooh, there's a
I
lot
do
there. A
believe
lot to
it.
deal with. Family therapy.
Yes,
Holy
I do
moly.
believe it as you say. But tell me this.
Just ask.
What's my mother's name?
Why, Toixamarca.
That's correct, it fits. Unexpectedly, I greet you. See you after so much time.
Brother, now I find you after so much suffering and toil, searching for you. Now you're found, and I'm so very, very glad.
That's the reason why the slut could call you by your rightful name. Thinking you were he, I think, when she invited you to dinner.
Oh, yes, by Pollux, I had ordered dinner for myself today, hidden from my wife, from whom I filched a dress a while ago and gave it to her as a whole thing.
Could you mean this dress I'm holding, dear brother?
Oh, that's the one. But how did you get it?
Well, the slut led me to dinner. Then she claimed I gave it to her. Wonderfully have I just dined, wined as well as concubined, of dress in gold. I robbed her blind.
Oh, by Pollux, I rejoice if you had fun because of me. When she asked you into dinner, she believed that you were me.
That's such a Jessica thing. I rejoice if you had fun because of me. Is there any reason to delay the freedom that you promised?
Brother, what he asks is very fair and fine. Please do it for me.
Be thou free.
The fact that you are free, that makes me glad, Messenio.
Actually, I need more facts, supporting facts to keep me free.
Since our dreams have come true about exactly as we wished, dear brother, let us both return to our homeland.
Brother, as you wish. I can hold an auction and sell off whatever, and I mean whatever, I have here. Meanwhile, let's go in.
That's fine.
May I request a favor of you?
What?
Please make me do the auctioning.
Sure. Done.
All right, then please inform me, what should I announce the auction for?
Let's say a week from now.
Oh, when? Okay. Oh, in the morning, in a week from now, we'll have Menaechmus' auction. Slaves and goods, his farm and city house, his everything will go. Name your prices if you've got the cash at hand. It will all go. Yes, and if there's any bidder for the thing, his wife will go. Maybe the entire auction will enrich us. Who can tell? For the moment, dear spectators, clap with vigor. Fare ye well.
Okay.
Well,
So brothers are awful people.
They really are.
Giga Chads.
I banged your lady. Oh, sick, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. Right on.
She thought you were me. Oh, man. Okay, that's weird. That's fine.
Yeah, so again, Roman comedy, everyone's terrible. Like, all the people are terrible. Everybody's misunderstanding. Everybody's trying to get rich off of somebody or steal something. Yeah.
Love it.
I loved it. But like it is funny because like obviously, you know, some of the stuff is controversial now, shall we say.
Sure.
But like it's still funny.
Mm-hmm. It's very
It's still funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the whole idea of a comedy of errors when you're just tripping over yourself. 'cause
Yeah.
You saw the wrong thing and then he saw that and she did.
Yeah.
It's timeless. Timeless.
Is it comedy? No, that's right. What actually made this funny for me too was the modernization of the wording too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the translator here, Eric Siegel, he talks about that because there's always the challenge in translating, especially something that's this old or older. Do you translate like word for word to be as close to the original words, or do you translate it to have the thoughts, the ideas, the feel of it? And obviously there's a little bit of both going on in this translation.
Yeah.
Well, and it is comedy of errors, right? So like it's interesting. Like you can tell this story in many different ways and still be interesting.
I mean, literally, this is the source for Comedy of Errors, the play by William Shakespeare.
Yeah, and as people have been saying in chat, like, and also every sitcom ever has.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
dude, as a kid, this was every episode of the Flintstones, and which drove me fucking insane as a kid because I was like, they're right there, like they just went through the door at the opposite time. Like, it drove me crazy. I was like, go, just get it right, idiots. Like,
I can't watch Serendipity for that reason because it gives me too much stress. Like, it's just too much.
well, yeah, because Janel, it's kind of like Friends, where like everybody is just hiding shit from everybody.
Oh yeah, that's
all
like
the time.
the
And
formula.
that's
It's like just hiding shit.
Literally, all they have to do is say it, you know,
It's
right?
such a
But
bad
then there's
example.
no comedy. But yeah,
It's such a bad example for how to human, right? Like it's like, don't tell her, she can't handle this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, most sitcoms are like the husband fucked up, can't tell the wife, hide it.
I think it was Jessica that tweeted that out. I think was it you, Jess?
Probably. I've talked about it before.
Yeah.
And
But
well, like think about my dad, which we have problems with. He would talk about how Full House really wasn't representative of actually resolving problems. Like within a half an hour, it's like, well, you ran away today and stole a car. It's gonna be okay because I love you. And like that wasn't really helping.
Yeah.
Or the Rugrats. No parent watched those kids. Like, which is not good either.
Never watched those kids.
No, not at all.
No, they were wrapped up in their own dramas.
Yeah.
I think.
They were LA people too. I didn't realize. I watched an episode recently, and like the Angelica's mom was like a big wig, and like
that's right.
Oh yeah, they are. So it's supposed to take place in Los Angeles.
And then you have like the mom who has 2 kids but doesn't have a dad, and it's not a big deal. Like, but she's 100% a lesbian.
Yeah.
Like, I would never have thought of that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Scott.
What a time.
Yeah, Scott, this was great.
Thank
that was awesome.
Yeah.
Always
Killed
good
it.
time.
I had a
Tried to do
great
something
time.
A little bit more lighthearted this time around.
Yeah,
After Ajax last time.
Yeah.
It was still fun
Can
though.
we
Ajax was fun.
What's the Liz Estrada next?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, sure.
Or let's. Well, I'm pitching you Liz Estrada.
Right, the next. Yeah. Well, I'll.
He's like,
I'll start.
I'll
start
have my
doing
people call
the
your
analysis.
This was just. It was just awesome to
was
be
great.
a total asshole. It was so much fun.
Yeah. It was fun.
I got to be a whore.
I know.
Yeah, you did. You got to be
Lovely.
a New Yorker, an old man
Oh
from
my
New York.
God, Andy
Yeah.
as the father-in-law was the funniest fucking
Yeah, I got to
thing.
be Gilbert Gottfried.
great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
honestly,
And-
got to be the parrot.
And the parasite was such a funny character too.
I know,
Like,
Cameron.
Cameron.
So good.
I just did the Nathan Lane thing I used to do in high school.
It was great.
Perfect. Perfect.
so good.
Great casting.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool.
So what's the plan next week?
Yeah.
Is it Andy's birthday next week?
And it is
It's
Andy's birthday.
sweet.
Yeah, his birthday's
It's
in a
my
week.
birthday. I don't want to make anybody feel like I'm hijacking or anything.
No.
But would you
But
be
yeah.
guys down for yet another WWE Homebuddies show extravaganza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll
If anybody
return to our order
missed
after.
last night's stream of Jess versus Andy,
Cameron, shut it down. Cameron, we don't talk about it. You know that if it was WrestleMania and
so anyway, I think it was a pretty powerful match that everyone should go check out.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What
Yes,
just
this
happened?
these are the rivalries we're setting up, boys and goyles. Yeah, no. Next Saturday, I'm gonna put in some work this week to make it feel a little bit more special. Like I want it to be a little better produced, maybe have some pre-taped stuff. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm gonna try
It'll be
to
a birthday
like.
bash, but yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it'll be
no,
fun.
We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I have an idea for booking, and then I think we're still gonna do Scott versus Cam for the title match.
yeah.
To top it
Right,
off.
here we
yeah.
go,
I've
baby.
got that
But yeah,
briefcase.
you guys know where to find
Come
us in the
for it.
Home
Yeah.
Buddies Discord. Make sure you guys are in there. That's where we always share when we're going live. You guys can see us on the right side. That is the place to get all of our information. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Scott, yeah, thank you.
This was a riot, man.
You close out.
Yeah, this was great. I love that Jess is just going.
You can come back. I guess.
I'm not gonna get shot in the back of the head.
she
Just don't know where I live.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Go us on the Discord. Follow all of us.
Oh,
we'll see
and
what-
so thanks to those that gifted subs, because I know that when we use StreamYard, we don't really see those notifications.
Oh,
So
yes.
Scott did get gifted some subs, which means he will be having some new emote slots. So Andy will cook up some fun emotes for Scott. So those are coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll be
but if you would like Scott, I mean, no pressure, but it's,
No,
it's-
you're doing it.
well, yeah. I mean, I would love to do it. It's no sweat.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. We will,
Yeah.
we will talk.
sorry.
We will talk
Yeah.
further.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
we'll talk. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, bye,
You're right
everybody.
back setting up a GoFundMe for Jessica.